Wake up, it's World War III!
To be in Trump Tower. It's great to be in a wonderful city, New York.
What if a goofy cartoon saw 2025's nightmares coming? The Simpsons has a weird knack for guessing Trump's presidency, pandemics, even sports wins. Now, on early 2025, their darkest predictions feel too close. A pope fading, lights dying, wars brewing, 20 terrible visions that might just happen. Could Springfield's chaos be our future? Stick around. This list will make you wonder what's next. Ready for a wild ride? Let's roll. Number 1. The Pope's predicted end. Imagine Pope Francis, 88 and wheezing on his last legs in 2025. Did The Simpsons call it? They don't show him croaking outright, but fans swear there's hints. Online buzz from places like pamphletti.net claims an episode has an eagle circling St. Peter's Basilica, cardinals frozen, and a flag at half-mast. Lisa even flips through a book, The End of a Cycle 2025. Creepy, right? Problem is, no aired episode backs this up. It's likely a fan twist or hype gone wild. Still, The Simpsons loves big shakeups. Treehouse of Horror often teases world enders. Today, Francis is in a Rome hospital, fighting a brutal lung infection and kidney failure. Vatican says he's critical. Could this be the moment? Nostradamus adds a nudge with his old quatrain. Through the death of a very old pontiff, a Roman rises. At 88, Francis fits, though it's vague as heck. The show's nailed fuzzy calls before. Trump, tech flops, so why not a papal exit? Picture the scene, bells tolling, headlines screaming, faith shaken. Subtle kicker, maybe it's less prophecy, more us projecting onto their satire. Ever think a cartoon could spook you this much? It's the what if that sticks, especially with Francis fading fast. And if that's not wild enough, what happens when the lights go out next? 2. Energy blackout shock. What if your power just quits? The Simpsons drops a bomb in the last day of Springfield. Mr. Burns gloats about no energy after February 28th, 2025. That's 2 days from now, folks. Springfield's plunged into dark chaos. No lights, no heat. Just Homer fumbling for candles. Today, our grids are shaky. Cyber attacks spiked in January, and a cold snaps forecast. Could this be their bullseye? Last year, energy nerds warned a harsh winter could overload us. 2025's looking dicey. Imagine Friday night, you're binging, then black. It's not some vague gag. Burns names the date, which is nuts. Gas prices are up 20% since New Year's. Renewables are lagging. Blackout odds feel real. If it hits, daily life's done. No fridge, no Wi-Fi, no way to yell at Alexa. Homer'd probably trip over Bart, but for us, it's less funny. More, how do we eat? The hook's simple. Will The Simpsons laugh last again? Grid failures aren't sci-fi, they're news. You're stuck wondering if we're prepped or screwed. But what if power's just the start? What's cooking in D.C.? 3. Trump's return to power. Donald Trump's back in charge, sworn in January 20th, 2025. Yep, The Simpsons saw it. Bart to the Future has Lisa moaning about a budget crunch from President Trump, a 2000 zinger that's now fact. His second term's a storm already. He's axing feds like it's a game show, some firings bounced by judges. Sound like Lisa's mess? They caught his chaos vibe, loud, messy, unstoppable. Today, he's tapped Alice Johnson as pardon czar, a rare soft spot, but the rest is pure Springfield drama. How'd they peg this twice? Maybe it's less crystal ball, more spotting America's wild streak. You're left asking, will 2025 twist harder under him? Picture Trump tweeting from the Oval while DC burns. Cartoonish, yet here we are. But what if the world lights up while he's steering? 4. World War III looms. Ever feel like war's one spark away? The Simpsons teases it in a 1987 short. Homer's hauling the family to a garden bunker, yelling about World War III. It's a hoot until 2025 rolls in. Russia's edgy alliances wobble. Lisa's wedding tosses in Mo bragging the UK bailed out the US in WW3. No date, just a chill. Right now, Ukraine's hot, Taiwan's tense. Could this year blow up? Homer's freakout feels less silly when headlines scream escalation. Picture it. Sirens wail, folks scramble. Not so funny anymore. The show's not a war map, but it nails panic. You're hooked on this. Could 2025 be the flashpoint? No one wants to bet on bombs, but The Simpsons keeps us peaking. What if machines jump in before missiles fly? 5 AI's risky takeover. What if AI gets too big for its britches? Treehouse of Horror 20 has robots ditching humans, taking over Springfield. Nuts, but 2025's close. AI's everywhere. Neuralink's wiring brains, bots churn code faster than us. The show's wild bots feel real when tech gurus warn AI could slip loose. Could this year see it crash something big, like power or banks? Not full-on Terminator, but imagine your car's AI locking you out. The Simpsons loves a tech twist, keeps you guessing if 2025's when we lose the wheel. Ever think your Roomba's plotting? It's a half joke that sticks. Today, AI's in headlines, good and bad, making this less cartoon, more You're left wondering, are we still the boss? But what if the planet pulls a fast one instead? 6. Environmental collapse. What if nature says, enough? The Simpsons movie traps Springfield under a dome after a toxic spill. Wild, but 2025's not laughing. Wildfires rip through the West, floods swamp Europe, and smog's choking cities like Delhi today. Could this year be the big crack, maybe a coastal town drowned for good? Scientists say climate's at a cliff. The show just cartooned it first. No literal dome, but picture your air turning to soup. Close enough. The Simpsons thrives on over-the-top warnings, and this one's got teeth. Subtle jab, Homer'd probably blame Lisa's recycling rants. The hook's real. Will 2025 see Earth hit back harder? You're stuck imagining your street as the next disaster flick set? But what if we dodge reality and fake worlds instead? 7. Virtual reality trap. Ever get lost in a screen? Friends and Family has Springfield hooked on VR headsets, tuning out life. In 2025, Apple's Vision Pro is flying off shelves, pulling us into digital cocoons. The show's twist, folks so zoned they trip over dogs, hits when you see VR crash stats climbing. Could this year lock us in pixels while chaos brews? It's less haha, more yikes now. Picture you, headset on, missing the world crumbling. That's the snag keeping you here. Will we wake up in time? What if real danger creeps closer while we're zoned out? 8. Terrorism spikes. What if threats hide in plain sight? Homerland pegs Homer as a terrorist. Goofy, but 2025's got that itch. Middle East flares, borders simmer, and security's on pins. The show jabs at our paranoia. Could attacks jump this year? No blueprint, just a vibe that lands when sirens blare on TV. Imagine a quiet day flipped loud, too real? The Simpsons thrives on unease, and this one's got you peeking over your shoulder. You're left wondering who's next in the crosshairs. But what if they're already tracking every move? 9. Surveillance overload. Ever feel eyes everywhere? To surveil with love blankets. Springfield in cameras. Creepy then, normal now. In 2025, drones buzz, CCTV's standard, and your phone's a tattletale. Could this year cage us in a total watch fest? The show's gag stings when you spot lenses on every corner today. Privacy's a ghost, imagine no hideout left. The Simpsons saw the net tighten. You're hooked on how far it'll squeeze. Subtle nudge. Even Bart couldn't dodge this one. What's left to keep secret? But what if sickness slips through the cracks?
Sir, that hollow mountain in Nevada that was supposed to hold 1 million years of nuclear waste is full.
Did they jump on the pile to smoosh it down?
I went down in one place and...
10. Pandemics strike again. What if germs hit rewind? Margin Chains unleashes Osaka flu. Springfield's locked down, sneezing. After COVID, 2025's ripe. Pope Francis's lung battle today shows bugs don't quit. Could a fresh outbreak slam us this year? The show's silly plague feels less cartoonish when you see hospital masks creeping back. Picture it. Stores shut, streets empty, again. The Simpsons loves a good scare. Here it's bio-sized. Subtle poke, Homer'd hoard donuts, not masks. Scientists mutter about flu strains mutating now. You're stuck asking, are we tougher this round? Post-2020, it's not if, but when. That's the grip. Will 2025 cough up another mess? But what if nature piles on top of that? 11. Natural disaster surge. What if the ground shakes back? Hurricane Nettie slams Springfield with twisters, nuts, but 2025's weather's feral. Storms trash coasts, quakes jolt Japan today, and heat waves bake. Could this year bury us under rubble? Climate's on a rampage. The show just drew the cartoon version. Picture your roof gone, streets flooded, not so far-fetched. The Simpsons loves a disaster laugh. Here, it's nature's turn. You're hooked wondering, will 2025 be the big snap? No one's betting on calm skies now, but what if our own tech turns traitor? 12. Cyber warfare chaos. Ever think your phone could sell you out? The Simpsons scatters hacking hints. No big episode, just vibes. In 2025, cyber attacks are spiking, grids flicker, banks bleed data. Could a mega hack paralyze us this year? The show's tech flops tease it. Think Springfield systems fried? Today, Russia's probed U.S. power. You're left guessing what's next. Picture no online anything, chaos, right? The Simpsons keeps it light, but the scare's real. Subtle jab. Homer'd blame Lisa's laptop. Will we unplug in time? What if food's the next to vanish? 13. Food crisis hits. 175 words. What if your plate's empty? The food wife dances around shortages. 2025's got droughts and wars choking crops. Could famine sneak in this year? The show's food gags feel heavy when stores thin out today. Picture bread lines, not buffet lines. Grim shift. The Simpsons doesn't spell it out, but the hint lands. Global supplies wobbly. You're wondering how long till we're scrapping for scraps. Subtle poke. Barded still snag the last donut. That's the hook. Will hunger bite hard? But what if water's the real gut punch? Word count. 175. 14. Water runs dry. Ever sip air instead of water? Opposites AFRAC nods at H2O woes. Quiet, but there. In 2025, rivers shrink. Cities like Cape Town ration tight. Could taps die this year? The show's subtle jab feels sharp when wells dry up today. Picture sinks spitting dust. Thirsty yet? The Simpsons teases scarcity. You're stuck asking if we'll crack it. Subtle twist. Homer'd guzzle beer instead. Climate's squeezing. Will 2025 leave us parched? It's the slow drip that keeps you here. What if folks lose it when the basics fade? 15. Crime waves rise. What if desperation turns ugly? The PTA disbands, unleashes riots. 2025's got that spark. Cash is tight, tempers flare. Crime's ticking up today. Could this year see chaos spill over? The show's anarchy vibes with protests popping now. Picture smash and grabs everywhere, not just TV. The Simpsons loves a mob scene. You're wondering what's the trigger. Subtle chuckle, Barded lead the charge. Jobs wobble, hope fades. Will law hold? It's the edge keeping you locked. What breaks first? But what if we start messing with life itself? 16. Genetic engineering mess. What if we rewrite life and regret it? The man who grew too much has Sideshow Bob tweaking genes. Funny till 2025's biotech boom. CRISPR's editing babies, today's labs push boundaries hard. Could this year spark a freak show mess? Ethical lines crossed? The show's wild twist feels close when headlines tout designer humans. Picture a glitch, mutant crops, not superheroes. The Simpsons loves a mad science gag. You're left wondering if we'll botch it. Subtle jab, Homer'd grow extra thumbs. Will 2025 flip the DNA switch too far? But what if trouble rains from above? 17. Space goes wrong. Ever think space could backfire? Deep Space Homer sends him up. Hilarity, sure, but 2025's space race is dicey. Debris clouds orbit. SpaceX logs near misses today. Could this year see a cosmic flop? Satellites down, junk crashing? The show's goof lands when you hear NASA's clutter warnings. Picture GPS gone, planes blind, not so funny. The Simpsons teases the stars biting back. You're hooked on what falls next. Subtle poke. Homer dodge the wreckage. Will 2025's sky turn messy? But what if cash crumbles before the stars do? 18. Economic crash. What if your wallet's toast? The computer war menace shoes hints at money woes. 2025's teetering bad. Inflation's biting, debt's a mountain. Markets wobble today. Could this year tank us? Jobs gone, savings dust. The show's Lisa inherits Trump's budget crunch feels like now's headlines. Picture bread at $10, lines for gas, grim stuff. The Simpsons loves a financial gut punch. You're stuck asking if we'll scrape by. Subtle twist, Homered pawn the couch. Stocks dipped 5% last week. Will it snowball? It's not just cartoon cash, real folks feel the squeeze. The hook's this: can 2025 dodge a depression, or are we Springfield broke? But what if it's bigger? Endgame big. 19. Apocalypse. Hints. What if it all just ends? Treehouse of Horror revels in doomsday, zombies, sky-splitting, total wipeout. In 2025, with disaster stacking, could this be the curtain call? The show's dark laughs hit different when floods, fires, and unrest pile up today. Picture streets silent, skies red, not cartoonish anymore. The Simpsons loves an apocalypse tease. You're left wondering if it's our turn. Subtle nod, Barted loot the Queeky Mart. No specific date, just a vibe. 2025 feels raw enough. Climate's tipping, wars simmer, will one spark finish it? It's the thrill of maybe that grips you. Half scared, half bring it on. Could this year be the big one? But what if we take flight into chaos? 20. Flying cars fail. Ever dream of flying cars, then crash? The Simpsons shows them soaring, cool till they flop. Samson Sky's Switchblade flew in 2023. 2025's testing more. Could skies clog with wrecks this year? The show's crashes land when you see prototype glitches today. Picture fenders falling, roads dodged. Less Jetsons, more junkyard. The Simpsons teases Tech's hiccups. You're wondering if we'll ground them fast. Subtle jab, Homer dent the sky. Will 2025's flight fad fizzle? It's the what if keeping you aloft here. But what if we flee Earth entirely?